Alright, it is the next show. We're over at the Dayton Mall for Friday and Saturday. They don't have it on Sunday for some reason, but we are here doing more sales, and we got a bunch more stuff that we're putting out for the weekend. And among those things I was waiting on was the slabs that we pretty much waited months for, and they're finally in. Unfortunately, the grades are not the best. I thought they would be a little bit better, but I'll show you guys right quick some of the slabs that we have available for the weekend. So among those that we ended up getting back, fortunately there was no PSA 10s. I was kind of disappointed by that, but I can't really help it much. I'll have to figure out the best way to grade these later. But for right now, just show you what we got. The Stellar Crown Squirrel, this was like right before I started recording videos. And I'm still confused like how this one got like PSA like 9, not necessarily 10. The condition on it's not really that bad, but still really good filler for the booth. And then of course we have some vintage stuff as well. PSA 4 Zard, then PSA 9 Mew, I don't know what you would call it, like illustration, but still really cool. Then of course the Birthday Pikachu, I'm still trying to learn about that right there because the rest of these don't have the MK writing on it, but PSA 3, which I figured that was going to be the condition of that one. Then of course this was a bit surprising, the PSA 8 illustration rare Charmander. I figured this would have been like a 10, but I don't really get how they measure them off. It doesn't even look like it's not really off-centered, maybe like the left side, but I guess I just misread that correctly. Then of course the rest of the other ones is the 4 for the Venusaur for base set, and then the PSA 9 Venusaur from the 151, and then of course Blastoise is also a 4. So as you can see, like the grades aren't really what I was hoping for, but I'm gonna try to learn a little bit more about how the grading process goes, because there's stuff that is in my personal collection that I would like to get graded, but I don't want to risk like getting PSA 9, so maybe we'll end up just trading the raw stuff up and then just get more slab stuff that gets traded to the booth. But right now I'm just going ahead and basically just pricing out everything because I've got more stuff that we're putting out for this weekend, and it's hopefully going to be a good show. I know the last one we ended up getting some good trades at the booth, so maybe this time around it'll be just as good. So if anything else comes up, I'll let you guys know. Alright, got a first sale up for the day, selling off the PSA 9 Squirrel that we had just gotten today, and then the Zard, selling it down, about $5 discount to $95 for the pair. Alright, selling off that Zoroark V-Store that we got at the last show that was in Cincinnati, I believe, and we're getting rid of it for $8. Alright, I'm here with Macy Collectibles, and you recognize me from YouTube, apparently.
From one of the YouTube vids, yep. Wings.
It's kind of wild because that's like second time, because we have Meta Rider come by, but he usually buys stuff from us, so this is the first time somebody actually recognized before I can even say anything. So for 130, two more of the slabs that we just put out, so they are dropping very quickly. And then we got a bunch of other raw product, all of our really good Zards, the Radiance we got in recently, the Joltik illustration, and then of course the 151 illustration rare Charmander, Mew EX, and then both of our Gengars, and going away for 130. Happy about the deal?
Great deal, appreciate it.
There we are, and that's on there for 130. They are picking up, I didn't know if they wanted to be on camera or not, but the illustration pincer, the VMAXs, the Chunkachus, and all of them are going out for $15 for the 3. They didn't want to be on camera, but they're picking up the Kingdra EX, the Charmander Black Promo, and then the Swablu illustration, all for $30. Doing another quick cheap sale for right now. Both of the Paladin students, illustrations for those, and then 2 A-Spec trainer cards, all going out for $5. It's selling that Pikachu illustration we got last week for $6. Selling off the Alcremie X VMAX. I don't know why I said X Max. And then the BD signature card. I always like these, and they're going away for $2. They didn't want to be on camera, but we are selling off the Charmander illustration and the Gardevoir EX, and going off for $72. It's going to a vendor. I didn't think it was going to go out this quick, but all of the remaining Stellar Crown packs are going away for 30 bucks altogether. This is going to probably be it for the sales, but we've got the Alolan Doug Trio. That, I can't remember when we got that in recently, but the Lugia V Shiny Voltorb Hoot Hoot illustration, and then the Fletchender illustration all going out for 25. Alright, so basically the last thing that we're doing at the show, ended up trading the Cleffa and I can't even pronounce it, but the Growlithe illustration, both of those, and then it's going to be the Mew illustration and Charizard V from Crown Zenith, I believe. Yeah, Crown Zenith, and all of that, and $8 plus. Alright, that's pack up time. Really good day overall. Most of the slab stuff that we had out, well, not most, but it was like 3 slabs. Ended up selling a bunch of those off. I'm still kind of hoping that there will be more trades tomorrow. The same person that was over here at the booth, they had the 151 Alakazam. I can't remember what the other one is, but there was like a couple other ones. They didn't want to like let go of them just yet, but they're gonna try to see about doing some trades at our booth for more illustrations. So we're gonna pack it up, call it a day. Overall, really good. I think that this is probably the best that we've done at any card show so far, and I think we're gonna probably do just as good tomorrow. Hopefully the trades come in and we'll be able to restock pretty easily, but with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into day 2, so I'll see you guys back in a sec. All right, we are on day 2. Got in this morning, and we were going around to like some of the vendor booths, like all the way into the back row. You can kind of see back there. We ended up doing a good amount of like transactions because with how it was yesterday, I needed inventory, so I'll show you guys right quick some of the really cool stuff that we ended up getting this morning. So basically everything here for all of like the money that I had left over from pretty much sales, everything else was pretty much bought, and I'll get to that in a minute. But we got a couple of Shining Fates, the big, gift boxes. There's, I believe, the Shiny Dragon Ball VMAX, and I'm trying to remember what the other one was. Crobat, I had to look under. And then, of course, we got the Regidrago, Rainbow, Altaria. This one I just sold yesterday, and we're trying to get more of these. A couple of Fusion Strike packs, and then there's a Twilight Masquerade blue sleeve. I can't even talk this morning. Triple blister pack with the Espeon promo, and then finally ended up getting a Terrestrial Festival booster box. Gonna be opening that up probably for a video. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you would like to say. And then over in the booth next to them, I ended up getting some other raw product. Pretty much for about $90 was what I spent on that. So they gave me a really good deal on it, especially with the Squirtle, because we had a bunch of people yesterday asking about that one. And of course, we're going to be doing more trades throughout the day because there's going to be more people bringing stuff over to the booth. So we're going to hopefully do well today and try to recoup what we had spent. But I'm pretty much ready to see what people bring to the booth, and hopefully trades do happen, because I've been wanting to do trades for the whole entire time yesterday, but I'll take money any day of the week. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in a few seconds when the first deal is pretty much made. Alright, first sale of the day, we're selling off the illustration Caterpie from 151, 3 of the Galvantula EXs, the Mewtwo EX, Garchomp EX, Greninja EX, and the other Greninja EX, all together for $22. Alright, got another quick sale, selling off the illustration Penny, Sagaro, and then the Reverum EX, going away for $13, originally $16, but dropped it off by $3. They didn't want to be on camera, but we're finally selling off the Fusion Strike triple blister. I didn't think it would sell this quick, but it is, and it's going away for originally $35, but it's going for $32. All right, it didn't take very long, but we are selling off the Blastoise EX from 151 for $65. All right, I am here with, introduce yourself. Haley. You said your name is Haley or Kaylee? Haley. Okay, and your name?
Quentin Jones.
Quentin Jones. So that sounds like a soap opera like name that I've heard somewhere before. But they brought in some trades, and they are trading us a couple of really awesome illustrations, and then I'm offering like $7 in cash and the Lugia EX that was off the collection box. So thank you guys very much for the deal.
Thank you.
All right, they didn't want to be on camera, but it is very hard to see. But we're picking up the PSA 10 Ionono, I can't even pronounce the name sometimes, Mewtwo illustration, and then Venusaur EX, and we're giving them about 181 in cash. All right, so that Iono, the Squirtle, both of those we got earlier, they're gone now, and then the Infernape illustration from Twilight Masquerade, and all together for 120. Did a quick pickup. We got the Kingdra EXs. I am very surprised to see that these things have really shot up, and I sold mine yesterday for 17, and they're going for 30. Now we know what is actually going up in price. Selling off right quick a illustration Vaporeon trainer gallery for $8. We didn't catch them in time, but we ended up picking up the VMAX Mew for $5. All right, there is a screaming child in the background, but we ended up picking up 3 Larvitar illustrations and then the illustration Pikachu from the, I think it's the Paladin Adventure chest, and we got all these for $15. All right, customer didn't want to be on camera, but we are selling off that Venusaur EX from earlier and the Entei V from the previous show and selling all together for 90. All right, I'm here with the Gengar couple because they've got the Gengar merch on, and well, partly Snorlax, it's like on their beanie, so they're picking up some really incredible stuff. The Misty's Determination this week got in, and we're already selling it. Then the Sprigatito Black Star promo, and then the Reverse Foil Snorlax. All together, I can't do math, 21 all 3. Thank you guys very much. Switch to a different audio because the other one died out on me, but the illustration Mew that we got the other day is going away for 15. We ended up selling it, but the Pikachu illustration we got earlier is going away for $35. And another quick pickup, getting the factory sealed lunchbox for Surging Sparks. I couldn't even think of it, but we're getting this for $30. The Tatsugiri is going away for 13. That was a quick sale on him. And they already went off, but I'm trying to think of what it was, but it was the centipede thing, Orth EX, I forget what it is, but I ended up selling it for $2. We got a quick trade going on. We got the PSA 4 Venusaur that I got pretty much the other day, and that's going away, and we're getting the Magnemite Shiny, and it's a really cool card that we're doing a trade, and 25 on top. And that was my mistake. It was actually supposed to be $30.85 in cash. I made the mistake on that, so yeah, that was a bit close there. We're doing another quick sale, selling the Tulip illustration and the Lugia V-Star for $10. And there was like a couple other trades we ended up doing. There's, I cannot remember the Pokemon's name. I'm having a blink out moment right now, but not Haldor, but you know what I mean. Japanese illustration of that, and ended up getting the X and Y Raichu. Somebody was asking for Raichu, so we ended up getting that, and also the Radiant Alakazam, and they ended up picking up some A-Spec Trainers cards for both of these. And I forget what the other kid ended up getting, but either way, we got some new stuff. I'm not sure how this kid keeps getting sealed product, but we ended up buying the treasure chest for Zord, and this one we ended up getting for 19. This may end up being like the last bit of stuff that we end up picking up for the show, but there was a vendor that was right next door to us, and we ended up getting some incredible illustrations. The Lisa's Appeal, the illustration Muse, that one of ours that we ended up selling earlier, the Miriam Secret Illustration Rare, and then the Mewtwo and Mew GX tag teams, and he gave us a deal for $85 all together for that. Thanks, man. All right, doing a vendor sale. They didn't want to be on camera, but we got the Kingdra EX. This one has been going up like crazy lately. The Zapdos EX, the Dashbun EX, and then the Miriam, which we just got, and it's going pretty much at a vendor cost of $125.
So, unfortunately, I forgot to hit record for the little pack-up time video, but it's roughly about 3 o'clock right now by the time this video is recorded. What else can I say about this weekend? This was the first real success that I have experienced as a vendor. Just a lot of purchases that were from my booth, stuff that I purchased for either video content or just from people who brought stuff to the table. But there was some really incredible stuff that we had picked up this past weekend, and this is probably my favorite weekend as a vendor for TCG, or probably for like any show, really. This is pretty much it for the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you're from that event, definitely drop a comment. I would like to be able to see you posting stuff more often on here and be able to continue following me on this journey. That is it for this vlog. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. It's late. I'm gonna go ahead and get some sleep and get this edited out. Next show is gonna be February 8th at the Xenia, Ohio event. I forget what the exact card show will be, but you'll know on Facebook when I do post it up when it goes live. But that's it. I don't really have anything else to say, but we're gonna go and end this video the way that we do. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay strong, stay positive, and of course, love ya. Have a good one.